East Rally Championship, Round 5, the Dubai International. An event that will see the championship finally decided, and an event that sees many British crews competing as well. In fact, Britain supplying more of the crews than any other country, 14 British crews competing in the event this year, as opposed to 11 from the United Arab Emirates. Well, the favourite for this final rally in the championship is the man who's leading the series at the moment, Mohammed bin Sulayem, in his Ford Escort Cosworth. He's had a very successful year, and counting last year as well, he's won 7 out of his last 9 events. He's running in an ex-Mickey Biasion Ford Escort Cosworth, a true Group A car, and the car's being prepared by Malcolm Wilson Motorsport. Wilson there to oversee the event as well. Few outsiders with a chance of taking victory on this event as well. Michel Sully in his Toyota Celica, and Nasser Al-Attiyah as well. Khalifa Al-Mataiwa in another Toyota Celica, which seems to be a proper, fairly popular choice amongst the privateers, and Abdullah Bakashab in his Group N Toyota Celica, the favourite for the Group N victory. So the first special stage, a big stage next to the Dubai-Abu Dhabi highway, especially for TV, but it was all to go wrong for Mohammed bin Sulayem straight away when he got sunk into the soft sand and ending up losing around 7 minutes. We spoke to him.
It was my mistake. I put the gearbox in reverse instead of putting it in second. So of course the car just stalled straight away, and I got stuck for 5 minutes. Okay, it happens, but for me it shouldn't happen, knowing this area very well. And then was okay for me, went back again, and then we lost, we had a puncture in one of the stages. In the long stage I had to change, so I lost another 2 minutes 15 seconds. So I don't know, is it going good, or some other people had worse than me, so I shouldn't be complaining.
So it's not going too well for the event favourite, and the surprise leader at this point in the rally is Rashid bin Gurab in the number 9 Toyota Celica, leading after 2 stages, but he actually ended up losing the lead on the 3rd stage and actually had to retire on the 4th with a sheared drive shaft. So the midday leader is instead the Lebanese driver Michel Sully. Sully certainly benefited from the problems from some of the other drivers also getting sunk in the sand, Al-Mataiwa and Al-Attiyah as well. So Saleh keeping out of trouble, but it's not all easy for him either, because his service truck containing all his spare parts actually caught fire the day before the rally, so he's struggling if he needs any bits for the Toyota. The end of the first day then, a local driver coming through to take the lead. It was Khalifa Al-Mataiwa, one of the men who had the problem in the soft sand earlier on. Well, he managed to go very quickly after those earlier problems and took a lead of 1 minute 10 seconds into the end of this first day. Some of the stages very, very fast indeed. Speeds of around 140 miles per hour recorded on some of the longer flat-out sections. Mohammed bin Sulayem now getting back up on the pace after those earlier problems, and in fact setting the pace by a huge amount. He took the fastest stage times on the last 3 stages.
Okay, you can make it boring, and then said, okay, that's it, Ronan, you won the championship by me settling for second. But I just can't settle for second at home. I mean, I have to try hard. Khalifa has to try. Sohail Petit is not there. All the locals, I think, there is no championship. Everybody is looking for the win. At the end of the day, there is only one driver who's going to win.
Well, 3rd place now is Michel Sully. He lost a lot of time on the last few stages, and in fact finished the special stage 8 without a left front tyre at all. It had been completely ripped off the rim. He ends up the day 45 seconds down from bin Sulayem. Also had to have a clutch change as well. In 4th place, Abdullah Bakashab is leading in Group N. He's only 7 seconds behind Saleh in 3rd place, but he's some way ahead of his opposition in Group N, which is being led by the British crew of Peter Mark Cherry and Stuart Fleming in their Galant, with behind them Ron Oakley and Ben Coles in their Subaru. Start of the 2nd day, and it starts with a retirement straight away with Michel Sully in more problems. He's got a gearbox problem this time, and although he tries to change it before the 1st stage, he runs out of time and ends up having to retire and pack everything away. The most difficult part of the second day is special stage number 10. Al-Matawi, who was leading the rally at the end of the first day, was delayed before the start and ending up having to drive behind one of his competitors instead of being the first car onto the tracks. It meant that he got badly held up because the one ahead of him, Al-Attiyah, had clutch problems, slowed down, and Al-Matawi wasn't able to overtake on some of the later, narrower stages, and he lost around about 3 minutes and the lead of the rally thanks to that. So that meant that Bin Salam was able to take the lead of the rally, the man who had all those problems sinking into the sand and the puncture on the first day, with all those very, very fast times that he was setting, coming back up the leaderboard once again. Once Al-Matawi had his problems, Bin Salam was able to take it a little bit more steadily and go for the championship victory. Indeed, he takes the win by 3 minutes and 54 seconds, takes the title and the manufacturer's title for Ford as well. It's an excellent result, and it's been an excellent charge back up through the field for the local favourite.
I'm very glad that I won the rally, and I'm very glad for Ronan and for Ford as to win the manufacturer and Ronan to win the championship. So I hope that we can still go up and winning.